Some of the greatest songs have just 3 chords, and these can be really good songs to learn to improve your playing. They allow you to focus on the little details that make a big difference. In this video, I'll show you how to play Humble and Kind by Tim Mcgraw. Welcome back to Relax and Learn Guitar. I'm Kevin, and this is Maggie May. Loving the YouTube treats. My wife Vicky's behind the camera.
Hello.
Let's get started. I'm using a capo on the 4th fret for this song so we can play along with the record. Now this isn't exactly how it's played on the record. This is more of the kind of solo acoustic guitar version of this song. It's going to sound great, especially if you are singing along or playing it for someone else to sing along to. And just 3 chords. We've got a G chord. And we're going to play that G chord with 4 fingers. So we're going to also have our ring finger here on the 2nd string 3rd fret for the 4-finger G chord. We have an E minor 7 chord. And if you notice, we're going to leave our ring finger on that 2nd string and our pinky on the 1st string. That's going to be kind of planted there for this entire song. So we're going to make an E minor shape but leave that ring and pinky finger down. E minor 7, and a C add 9. For the C add 9, again, we're leaving our ring and pinky down, and we're making the rest of that C shape with our index here on the 4th string 2nd fret, and our middle finger on the 5th string 3rd fret. Do not play the 6th string, you just play the 5th string down. To get your free classic country rhythm lesson, complete with tablatures, be sure and click the link in the description below. And those are the 3 chords you need to play this entire song. And what I really like about this is we're going to be doing some things here where you can concentrate on some little changes. And we'll get to those as we move along here. The chord progression for this song, the entire way through, all the verses and all the choruses, nothing changes, which makes it a really good kind of first song if you want to learn how to like sing and play a song at the same time. So the chord progression is G, E minor 7, C add 9, and then back to G. And as you'll notice, the only thing I'm really moving is index and middle finger. These place planted, and it's a nice way to get some really nice sounds without without too much movement. All right, so let's start building this one up. We've got the strum pattern we're going to start with is a down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. I probably should have mentioned this song is in 6/8 time. So the way we count this song is going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. And if we apply that strum pattern to these chords, two strum patterns per chord. C add 9. Back to G. That's kind of the first level, just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and.
Such a great song.
It is. So if you do it that way, you have you know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. You got that? Just sit on your couch and do this over and over. Now we're going to make it a little more interesting here. We're going to accent a couple of strums. We're going to accent the 1 beat and the 4 beat. So you have this. A little change that makes a big difference on how the song kind of grooves. So accent the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. you like this video so far and it's being helpful, be sure and hit that like button. We would really appreciate it. The other thing we can do here, I was doing at the beginning of the video, is I'm going to kind of tell you to kind of split up the strings on your guitar into kind of bass, these lower strings like 6, 5, and 4, middle, strings like 4, 3, and 2, and high, like strings 1 and 2. That probably makes no sense at all until you start applying it. We're not changing our strum pattern, but we're going to play it this way now. It's still down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But we're going to play the first down on the low strings on this G chord, then down, up in the middle strings, and then down on the high strings. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. So we have not changed the chords we're playing, still just 3 chords in the song, but making this change to the strum pattern is going to give it some more interest. Sounds more like this. You know there's a light, let's see. You know there's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. So you got to be a little more aware of where it's great practice, because it helps you become more aware of your string spacing and how to get more than one sound out of the same strum pattern. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to mute the strings. And this is all optional. You can totally play this entire song. I'll do a playthrough at the end of the video. You can play this whole song with those 3 chords in that first strum pattern. These are just ways to make it more interesting. If you do some palm muting, which is adding you're actually putting your palm onto your strings right by the bridge of your guitar. You want to play with a little bit. Another one of these small adjustments. If you go too far up to toward your sound hole, you still want the tone. You just want it to be muted. And if you do that on the verses and then open it up on the choruses, it makes for a good dynamic. And it's very subtle. So we have always stay humble and kind. Then when we get to the chorus, we're going to do those same 3 chords, but we're going to open up the strums and don't mute anything. And back to 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. So I'm getting a little excited. Yeah. So you do, if you're newer too, slow it down. This song sounds great played much slower than the actual tempo. So slow it down to kind of get used to everything, and speed will come with time. And finally, we can also do some hammer-ons here to add some more interest. And hammering on just basically means you're going to pluck the string and then hammer your finger down onto the string. We're going to do that on this G chord with our index finger. So we're going to play just this G chord with a strum pattern of down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. But we're going to sneak in, you're going to lift up your index finger so that this string, that A string rings open, then hammer it back down onto the 2nd fret to complete that shape. So you have same idea with the E minor 7. It's just that now we're going to use our middle finger and play that 4th string open, hammer down onto that with your middle finger to complete that E minor 7 shape. And for that C add 9, I usually just play that without any hammer-ons, but you could could hammer on your index finger onto that 4th string. So you can play open 4th string, hammer back down to the 2nd fret. And this sounds pretty good during like the interlude of the song too. You like that? Very simple and effective. So you have a 3-chord song, but as you can see, there's a wide range of things you can do with it. So I'm going to play the song through here. I am going to sing it. It's not relax and learn how to sing, but I like singing to get the point across. I'm going to do the intro, which is basically just that chord progression played through. 2 patterns per chord. I'll do the first verse and the chorus. And pay attention to the little changes I'm making as I'm playing the song and kind of concentrate on, just choose one of those to kind of concentrate on at a time. There's a light that glows by the front door. Don't forget the keys under the mat. When childhood stars shine, always stay humble and kind. Go to church 'cause your mama says to. Visit Grandpa every chance that you can. It won't be wasted time. Always stay humble and kind. Hold the door, say please, say thank you. Don't steal, don't cheat, and don't lie. I know you've got mountains to climb, but always stay humble and kind. When the dreams you're dreaming come to you, when the work you put in is realized, let yourself feel the pride, but always stay humble and kind.
That's a beautiful song.
You like that?
I know.
I could play that all day long.
I know.
Several of our subscribers here on YouTube have asked how they can support our channel. Just want to let you know we left a link in the description where you can leave us a tip or buy us a coffee if you so choose. We'd really appreciate it. Up next, check out this video where I show you 3 easy country songs for beginners. Vicki, Maggie, and I would like to thank you for watching and supporting us here on YouTube. We look forward to seeing you for the next one. And remember, you're never too old to learn.
Take care.